Hello, my name is Andy, your host for Akwaaba Football today. As you know, we will be reviewing this weekend's EPL actions and give you insights, our thoughts. And today I have my wonderful panelists here, Coachella as usual, Albert came back, and George, who is also a United fan, giving us some tactical insights. And let's see where the season will take us. As we're going on, we can see that clearly United are in the mud. What is really going on? Is it getting worse? Would it get worse? It looks like they're on a trajectory. Arsenal seems to have picked up form, especially coming from their pre-season. They seem to be doing quite well. We're also looking at Tottenham, the big one over the weekend. I guess Chelsea will feel robbed. Tottenham will feel like, yeah, they have made up because they got a point. And then the clash of the Titans in terms of Conte and Tuchel. Interesting weekend, full of action, and that's what makes the EPL really, really exciting. But without wasting much time, I'll say smash the like button, comment, and share your thoughts as well. I'll start with Coach. Coach, what's your thought on this weekend? Who really stood out for you in terms of the teams? And also, how do you think things will go here on? Of course, it's only 2 matches, but I'd like to get your thoughts.
We have to give it to Brentford.
Brentford.
I have to give it to them because it's not easy to smash Manchester United the way they did in 45 minutes. So we give it to Brentford.
So team of the week has to be Brentford.
Brentford.
Okay. And your team, Arsenal?
Well, we did well. We did well against Leicester City.
Leicester.
Yeah.
Leicester City.
But I am worried about how we consider cheap goals, if I should put it that way.
But what did you say? I mean, in terms of Saliba's mistake and stuff, I think these are 2 players that have only been playing at the top level. This is the second match.
Oh yes,
maybe we need to get used to each other.
Yes, and for the fact that he's still young, just 21.
So there's no time to gel.
Yes.
Albert, your thoughts on the weekend EPL? I know you're a United fan, so I don't expect anything positive.
Oh no, as a normal football fan, you should always enjoy the game.
Okay.
You shouldn't always focus about it.
But what's going on with United?
United, as I said, our problem is our midfield. The coach really did a big mistake by playing. He started with Fred.
McTominay.
No, he didn't start with McTominay. He started with Fred, Ericsson, and then Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
It's this kind of midfield only works in PS5 as in football. Yeah. Come on, honestly, because Bruno Fernandes is not a disciplined midfielder. Ericsson has not got the legs, and Fred does not know how to control the ball. And this is a Brentford team who really watched how Brighton played against us, copied their
more or less like giving a blueprint.
Yes, and then pressurized us.
George, another United fan. How do you see the weekend?
Oh, the weekend, okay. I personally, my team of the week was Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Against Tottenham
Right.
yesterday. So I personally underrated Chelsea because watching from their game against Everton, they were lacking match fitness and all of that, and they were not looking sharp as we know the Chelsea
against Everton in the previous match.
Yes. So they were not looking sharp as in the way they play aggressively. They were not looking, but it seems they look different against Tottenham. Looking at Tottenham against Southampton, how they look sharp, Kulusevski, Hurricane, Son, and all of that. But they seem to nullify all Tottenham's plans.
I think, for me, I mean, of course, Chelsea, I think they are the bogey team for Tottenham.
Yes.
Which has always been. In fact, I don't remember the last time Tottenham beat Chelsea. It's been quite some time now. But I think it was one of the best matches so far. Of course, it's just 2 matches, but we're yet to see more action and the thriller of the Premiership and stuff. But I think it was one of the most exciting weekends. Football. City, as usual, doing their thing. You know, cruising. Although I'm still adamant that Haaland will not do well generally as people think he would. But hey, that's my opinion. It's still early. It's only 2 games, so we're still yet to see. But coach, I mean, I think let's take a step back and look more into the thriller of the fall at Old Trafford. Or, sorry, is it Old Trafford or Brentford?
It was at Brentford.
Sorry, that was at Brentford. Yes. What went wrong for United? What really went wrong? Is it just on the pitch or tactical errors that Ten Hag? I felt like Ten Hag is a bit naive, and probably he needs to take a step back and start playing a more defensive games and begin to build rather than trying to go on all attack and stuff whilst he's still adapting to the Premiership. And the same, he played into the hands of teams that can play channels. You know, the wings will cross the ball. You have tall guys that will knock it down for players coming on, and then they will smash the ball in. And of course, and obviously, one of the challenges is the fact that the United defense, we all know Maguire and Lissandro. I just felt bad for the guy because everyone kept saying that, look, Premiership and playing a 5'8" as part of the back,
not to catch you
it was always going to be problematic against Ivan Toney.
The team that Eric Ten Hag presented doesn't really shows that this is going to be his first 11.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course,
so I mean, I believe he's still trying with the players. With time, you get to get.
No, but what I don't get is this: you're playing 4-2-3-1, right? Christian Eriksen, a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Fred, a defensive midfielder. How is that going to work?
Let's not forget Fred and Christian Eriksen. They are not defensive midfield.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but
how is it going to work?
Because that's his
How are you going to play Eriksen and Fred as defensive midfielders and expect to hold?
But wait, I actually thought someone like Eriksen is supposed to be your creative midfielder that kind of pull the strings.
Fernandes was doing it.
Yes, and then he started dropping deep.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that means that there was no one. Fernandes suddenly became isolated.
They had no defensive midfield.
Yes.
That's the problem.
We don't have a defensive
You really
midfield.
shows the problem of the team.
Matic is gone, Pogba is gone. I want to play Fred and Eriksen as defensive midfield. No.
It doesn't work like that.
So as I said, with United, their main problem is their midfield.
Yeah, defensive.
But
So they sit down and fix that problem, they have no chance in the league.
But the bigger question that I keep asking is it just on the field issues?
Oh no.
Not really.
Because clearly there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Of course, it's well documented that Ronaldo wants to leave. You know, it's his final year. This probably might be his time where he gets opportunity to play an elite. Because from this point on, I can only assume he probably goes to USA to play in the major league, or to go for retirement money in oil-rich Saudi Arabia. But the point is, I think he still feels that he can do something or he can achieve something this year. Hence, he probably wants to leave because, of course, he's been promised, from what the understanding I have, that they will get some really, really serious signings in. And look, we're 2 weeks to the deadline of the transfer market, and clearly United has been shambles. It's been a joke. This is United, the United that, look, when you see United playing, it's like, I mean, I can hardly recognize the United.
They've lost their identity.
Then
Yes, they've
they are
lost
relying
their
on
identity.
past glory. So it's better they come to a realization and then move forward.
They've lost their identity. If you ask me.
And guys, what do you make of the touchline boxing match?
You know, it's all part of the
Maybe
game,
it's
as
a
the
bit
coach
exaggerated
said.
by saying it's a boxing match, but
Yeah, as the coach said, it's all
I
part
feel it
of
was
the game.
exciting.
This
It saw a bit more passion.
without drama, it makes it boring. So
they are all dramatic
sometimes
coaches.
these-
Because we know
these
Conte,
incidents
Antonio Conte.
make the
No, but in my own opinion, I think
They
the
be
man,
interesting.
the man in the center of the field
Yes.
should take
Refereeing the
control.
decisions to
Yeah,
not
of the game.
not
And when you lose control of the game, then you place it in
to
the hands
invite.
of the coaches.
But didn't you
and
see
the
the
rest of
referee
them.
was
But
biased?
but the question
That's what I'm saying.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Whilst we are talking about the referee taking control of the match, don't you think he's the very reason why this whole hula balloon started?
That's what we're saying.
Chelsea fair
But you
done
people
by
shouldn't
the,
forget. Why are you trying to blame
those
only
two
the
goals
referee
were
in this
actually,
case?
if you look at it, how the build-up of how those two games
Those
came,
two,
they were fouls.
Yeah,
The two goals should have been disallowed.
Salah, yes.
But the referee shouldn't take the blame alone. You should also try and shift the blame to the VAR. Then what's the use of that system?
No, they are all referees.
They are
We are
all
talking about
Yes.
the officiating
Yeah,
in general.
yes. The
You
first
see,
goal.
So they really have to work on the officiating.
Yeah,
I think
Premier
for
League.
me, I don't want to
have to
be
calm
too
the
critical
tension.
on referees, especially the one on the pitch. I'll put more blame squarely on the VAR referee assistant, because your job is to be able to be the eyes on the blind side of the referee.
Yeah.
So, for example, when something happens and the referee is not able to see, you bring it to the referee's attention that, look, this happened. Probably didn't have a good look. You can go to the monitor and have a look at exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And clearly we didn't see that.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if Tottenham were gifted those two
Those two goals.
Goals.
It was very disappointing. But I guess for them, how far they've come, because look, the Tottenham of old would have lost this match, but they fought back,
They fought back.
and you have to give them credit.
That was,
Although there was
I was not
a
impressed.
higher expectation
I was
of
not
them.
impressed.
I was not
I
impressed.
can't
I was not
give
impressed
them
with Tottenham.
Hey,
because-
hey, guys, let's not get emotional here.
I'm not being emotional.
It's like, I was not impressed.
I know
was not
Arsenal
impressed
fans
because-
always want to see,
No,
but
they equalized.
it was a fantastic match.
They
It was
were
end
impressed
to end.
because
You know, it was end to end. Whilst Tottenham didn't necessarily play well, they still did, when they had attack going, they always looked like they were going to score. You know, and it was impressive.
and for 2 games now, I don't think Son has been ready. Because I've been
Yeah,
watching
Son
it.
has been
Son has not been ready.
disappeared,
Yes,
and I'm
yeah,
considering taking him out of my FPL.
it's still
Yes.
quite.
It's too
It's
early.
just 2 games.
It's too
Yes,
games.
but
But
you
the
know,
song we know.
For
Yes.
some of us that are playing FPL, 2 games is a very long time.
Yes. Well, by the time I take you off and you come and score a hat trick, then
You
what
know,
do I
but anyway, I like us to move on to some of the the smaller teams that seems to be making a lot of noise. I looked at
Nottingham Forest.
these guys, Brentford. Their front two, Mbuemo and Ivan Toney, fantastic. I mean, the first match I think they drew, and then the second match obviously they came and then just used the blueprint for what Brighton did to United. And this time with more intensity and capitalize on every single mistake United, because it was so bad. I saw a Twitter post that says what?
Within 38
4 shots, 4
4
goals.
goals.
That's the headline. That's the headline. I started laughing. I was like, wow. I still can't believe that this is United. But hey, times change, I guess. And I guess you two are United supporters. So how do you really feel now? I mean, what's really... It must be frustrating, because someone would say they have caught the Arsenal syndrome of last season. The Arsenal syndrome of last season, where they lost first 2 matches. But of course, it's still early. You know, United can still put in a string of results and still catch up, because along the way there will be twists and turns. People will be losing matches, etc. here and there and stuff. But I really want to know other teams that you feel, players, certain individual players that may have caught your eyes. As a coach, no, I start with George actually.
For Brentford or...
No, any of the team in EPL that so far you feel you're very impressed, the smaller teams that you're very impressed with.
Okay, so for when we played against Brighton, I watched this guy, Moises Sesego.
So okay, Sesego.
Brighton. Last season when they scored us 4, he was playing a central midfielder role with US Bissouma as a defensive midfielder. But this time around he played defensive midfielder. Which means his role was changed. And let's not forget, Brighton sold their 2 best players.
Okay, yeah.
With no spending, but he did well. He actually did well and bought a whole Manchester United 3-man midfield. and he was intercepting all over the pitch, getting at the bar side.
So that's a player probably the FPO guys. You probably need to watch out for the Brighton guy, and Sissedo.
And their next game they drew against West Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yes, Newcastle. So
actually, Newcastle is a very good team.
Yeah, they are very good team.
They have a lot of players.
Yes, top players.
And they are very, very stable. I say they're not a pushover.
And they are getting
Newcastle is no longer a pushover as a team. And they are not trying to buy big names straight away. They are buying players that will take them to the next level and probably take more players on. It's a systemic build. That's like a roadmap to what they are doing. And it's nice to see that they are not just throwing money at any player. So it's good to see. Cool. Albert, your thoughts on who has really caught your eye so far in the first 2 matches? I mean, it's still early days, but
as in teams or players,
yeah.
Individual players.
Smaller teams. From the smaller teams that have caught your eye so far.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I can't classify Arsenal as a small team.
No,
right?
No. we're not referring to
Arsenal is a small team because it's in top 6, so they're not going to make it to the top 4. But you have to watch them out, as I say. I'm really impressed with their work. So I'm going with Gabriel Jesus because I don't think Arsenal is a top 4 team.
What I'm saying is, it's just you're just speaking as a United supporter.
Oh, yeah, I heard. No, I'm expressing my feelings.
But let's be objective. Let's be objective and look at the smaller teams.
For me, I'll go with Mitrovic of Fulham.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a guy to watch out. Because last season he came into the Premiership with 40 goals.
From the
from Championship. And so far he scored that's in game week 1, and then he missed penalty this week. Meaning he's still in that form and he's going in good form very well. And also, who would I say? Kelvin Trippier.
That's very true. Newcastle. Yeah. Quietly, I've actually watched him the last 2 weeks. He's really been looking good.
Oh, he's coming from
top team.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of experience. Yes, and he's very injury prone. For me, I think the player that have really caught my eye, interesting, is also a Newcastle player. The right back. Sorry, is it the left back? Scar.
I think he's a centre back.
Centre back. He's a centre back.
Yeah,
What a player. I mean, I've seen him play. That was like the first time. The first week was the first time I saw him play. And then the following week, this weekend, I thought.
No, he's not been tested. He's not. Fabian has not been tested.
Yeah, that's true. But
the Scar that you're talking about, he's not been tested yet.
True. But my point being that for the 2 matches that I've seen him play, he's looking very
he's
impressive.
not been tested. He's not been tested.
He was there last season, so
until you come across Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham.
Okay, for the smaller teams.
Yeah, like I said before, I said I'll give it to Brentford.
Brentford.
Yes.
Okay, who?
I'll give it to them. Ivan Toney. Yes, that guy is serious, if you ask me. He's
an exceptional.
At the point, I actually wanted Arsenal to get him.
He's a top 9. He's a top 9, if you ask me. The strength is there, the agility.
He will not give you 20 goals, but what he will do is to bring players in to score goals.
Yes.
I think he'll
he's a team player.
Yeah, he's a team player.
And remember against Leicester City, they were down 2 goals.
Yes.
For a striker to have that confidence to bring the team back into the game, and then when they got that 1 goal, they had the belief that they could get even a point from that game. And they went ahead in the 86 minutes or thereabout, they scored another one. So he was leading the forward, he was leading the attack. I give it to Tony. I give it to him.
Give an assist against Manchester.
Yes, I give it to Tony.
Okay, so on to this. Now we're going to get everyone's prediction for next weekend. Next round of games.
That's game week 3.
Yeah, game week 3. So I'll give you the teams, and then you give your predictions. So the first match is Spurs against Wolves. Coach?
Spurs to win
by
2-1.
It's going to be an easy win for Spurs. Since they are playing home, I think 3-0.
Okay.
Spurs is playing home, so I'm giving it to Spurs.
Okay. I'll also go for Spurs, but I probably think it will be a closer match than people say 2-1. Yeah, I'll go for 2-1. Crystal Palace against Aston Villa. To start from you.
Okay, I'm going with Crystal Palace. With the way they played, their momentum will be high. Aston going to Anfield is not easy, so they will come with the momentum and try to nullify Aston Villa.
Okay.
Crystal Palace. Since the
Scoreline, sorry. You didn't
Okay,
give us
scoreline, maybe a narrow scoreline 2-1, 2-0, Crystal Palace.
2-1, 2-0?
Yes, Crystal Palace.
2-1 Palace.
Draw. Maybe 2-2 draw.
I'll go for Crystal Palace win. Probably by a very, very narrow. You know, Crystal Palace don't concede a lot of goals.
2-2 draw.
So I'll probably go for 2-1. Everton against Nottingham.
Everton, Nottingham. I'll go for a draw.
Okay.
Nottingham to win.
Okay, so I'm going with Nottingham because it seems they are gelling up very well with Neko Williams at the right back. He's doing very well too, defensively and offensively. So I'm going with the Nottingham.
I'll also go for Nottingham 2-1. Fulham Brentford.
Oh, that would be a good
Yeah, that would be a very, very good game.
Fulham-
That's a
Fulham
West
to win.
London. That's a derby.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
West
derby.
London derby.
Yeah.
Fulham to win.
Yeah, but I think I'll side with Fulham.
3-1.
Okay, I'll go with a draw.
I'll go
But I
with a
think
Brentford
the
win.
most probability
Brentford.
would be a
I'll
draw.
go with a Brentford win.
I'll side
Personally,
with Fulham.
this is Brentford
I'm
that
going with a draw.
did this to United. So
Please.
I think the momentum is on Brentford's side. So
It's
I'll
just a
probably
fluke.
go.
It's just a fluke.
That's a United speaking. United
3-1.
fan speaking. I'll go for Brentford win, probably 2-1. Leicester against Southampton.
Leicester, Southampton. It's going to be a nice game, but I'll go with Leicester City.
Leicester to win.
Okay, Leicester. I'm going with Leicester.
2-0.
I'll sit on offense. I'll go for 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah. Actually, no. Leicester win 2-1. Sorry. Yeah, I think Leicester win 2-1.
Leicester win 2-0.
Bournemouth against Arsenal.
This should be an easy ride for Arsenal. But
You
we all
can't
know,
say
we
that.
know this is Arsenal.
You can't say that.
This is not,
Don't be
You can't say
afraid.
this.
Arsenal,
This is
they'll
EPL.
still come back. This is Arsenal. You know.
I mean, that's your mantra.
Levels
we
don't change their
we
sports.
don't expect anything different from you. But anyway,
My prediction.
Okay.
I'll start.
You
actually.
care.
I'm going for 3-0 Arsenal.
4-1.
Really, Arsenal.
3.
Okay, Arsenal find it easy against the lesser teams. As in the team that give teams like
Is
Manchester
Arsenal
United
playing
problems,
home?
they find it easier against them. So
Are
I'm
they
No,
playing
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Arsenal away.
I'll give it to Arsenal. So
4-1.
I'll go
Arsenal
for a draw.
4-1.
3-0.
So guys, your comments, likes, and also share with the prediction Leeds against Chelsea.
Chelsea to win.
Chelsea.
No, scoreline. You have to also give a scoreline.
3-0.
2-1.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. 3-0.
3-0. I'll go for 2-0 Chelsea. Chelsea are quite strong at the back in terms of defense. So.
Yeah, they are title contenders.
And West Ham against Brighton.
Oh, that would be a nice game.
Brighton to win.
I will lean towards West Ham, but it's not going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going with Brighton because West Ham are not finding their feet. yet.
I will also lean towards Brighton, thinking that Brighton is actually like consistent.
Brighton
Probably a
will edge
1-0.
them.
I'll probably think a 1-0
Yeah, they will edge them.
or
Is it a narrow win or a draw?
Yeah, I'll go for probably 1-0 Brighton or 1-1. I think West Ham hasn't quite hit form at the moment. Newcastle and City.
City to win.
There's no brainer. It's a straight win for City.
Do not be surprised if it's a draw.
3-1.
But
Newcastle.
it's a straight win for City.
No, I mean I'll go for City to win,
3-1
but
City.
however, I feel like Newcastle can frustrate City for a draw.
They're not going to have it easy.
Yeah, Newcastle probably frustrate City and potentially can get a draw. But let's see how that goes anyway. Next match, which is the big one of probably the highlight match of the weekend.
Of course.
And I don't know, I'm saying this, but my heart, my head is saying be positive for United, but my heart is just afraid for United at the moment, the way things are going. Liverpool against Man United. Man United being at home.
It's going to be an interesting game.
Scoreline?
With Ronaldo it's an easy win for Liverpool. Without Ronaldo, they will find it a bit difficult to beat Manchester United.
They'll find it a bit difficult
To beat Manchester United.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. But anyway, go on.
Of course, United has to. It's a must win for United.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Are
Okay.
you dreaming?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I think
But it's not going to
Albert is being optimistic here, but
Yeah.
I'm a Manchester United fan, yes, of
And
course.
you're
But,
realistic. You're being realistic.
Manchester United don't play with agility, they don't play with passion, they just play as in, okay, let's go out. It's time for us to play, so let's play.
But don't forget, Liverpool has not won a game yet.
Yes,
United
but
have not
this is
won a
Manchester
game yet.
United. Liverpool will struggle against Fulham and come and score United 5-0. Yes, they will struggle against
this
Crystal
United under a new coach. As I said, we are under
a new coach with the same old players.
Albert, let me say something, okay? The same way you are always bashing and criticizing Arsenal for being the old Arsenal, etc. It's interesting when it comes to United, you seem to be optimistic, even though
Because I believe in
the
the
data
coach.
and the stats and everything that is happening in United is
Wow,
telling
wow,
us
wow,
otherwise.
wow.
It's just 2 matches. How many matches have we played?
No.
Just
No.
2.
Wait. I'm talking about the data in the last 10 matches of even United. Not just
Okay.
pre-season, not just the first 2 matches, but I'm talking about at the back end of even towards the previous season, leading up all the way to now. I mean, you've lost Pogba.
They need a heart surgery.
You've lost Pogba.
Running to that.
Who was like a linchpin, despite all the criticism that was geared towards him. Actually, he was one of the main reasons why you even got like
But we are
closer in some
rebuilding. We are
matches.
rebuilding. We are rebuilding.
Fair enough.
Now, don't forget that. We are
Fair
rebuilding.
enough. Coach,
We are rebuilding.
over to you. Why do you say that Ronaldo playing or not playing will make a difference in how the outcome of the match?
Because the game is going to be highly intensive. And with a player like Ronaldo who is aging, you don't expect him to meet up with that kind of intense football. So,
But he's been playing in the EPL for quite some time now.
yes,
And
but
he's been playing okay.
what's
In
the-
fact, he actually was their top scorer.
of course, yes, he can score goals. Give him half a chance, he will score. But we are talking about teamwork here. So it will be hard for Ronaldo to meet up with the kind of intensity that Liverpool is going to bring. So, and when that pressure is mounted on defenders like Harry Maguire and Varane,
Sandro.
they're going to lose it. And before you know it, so
Maybe I'll suggest maybe Ten Hag. You know, some
the
people
only,
say
the only grace they have
Eric
now,
Down Hag.
the only grace,
Eric Down
the only
Hag.
grace, the only grace they have right now is that Anthony Martial is coming back,
Okay.
and I believe he will feature in this game, even if he's not starting, but he's going to come. So, with a player like him, I think
No,
Manchester
once they are
United-
able to fix their midfield problem, I
Manchester
think
United is going to
No,
do
I definitely United's
that's
biggest
their
problem is midfield.
biggest problem.
Yeah, defensive midfield. If they can get a good
It's not
defensive
just
midfielder.
defensive midfield. You need players that are just
As the coach said,
they
you
do
need
their
quality
defensive
players.
duties.
That's
And you
what-
say
Because-
who there is not a quality player?
McTominay is not a quality player.
Why do you say so? Why do you say so? You put him on sale now and you'll see.
Nobody will come for him.
You put him on sale.
Will you put him in Arsenal first team?
Why not?
So who are you going to replace
Why
McTominay
not?
in your
Please,
team?
behave yourself.
No, why not?
Who are you going to
Why
replace
not?
McTominay?
The guy is aggressive. I
So
like
you
that.
answer my
Please,
question.
please,
So who are you going
please,
to replace with your
please.
team? Who?
Please.
Who?
There are so many of
Be
them.
honest with yourself. Who?
There are so
Just
many.
mention one name.
Can he even fit?
Shaka.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
They're going to take
Replace
McTominay.
Shaka.
No. Arsenal fans
You're making fun of us.
Let's leave him to represent her. Let's leave him to represent her.
Coach, I'm beginning to get concerned with whether you know you've had a few to drink.
You're okay.
I think you've had a few to drink. I'm a bit worried.
I'm good.
Okay. McTominay.
Oh, he's not a quality
Then even
player.
with my
To
big
you,
stomach,
to you.
I'll play for Arsenal.
No,
if
to
McTominay
you.
can play for
No,
Arsenal, I
to
can
you.
also
You're
play
talking
for
about
Arsenal.
To you.
He's not good. He's not good for
He was Jose Mourinho's best
because of his
midfielder.
attitude.
when he was there.
He has a good attitude towards football.
Forget about attitude. If you're not delivering, Mourinho will not play you. He was his best midfielder.
How many matches did
If he was not that good, Mourinho wouldn't have put that trust in him.
Then why did they
But
buy
Herrera was
Fred
started
then?
more in bigger games.
If
than-
Mourinho knew he was that good?
But
When they did what?
Buy Fred
Coach.
and
Even when Fred came, Fred was sitting on the bench. And
Fred played for
Coach.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Coach, let me say something. Okay.
McTominay is
To
good.
top this off,
It's not good.
Coach, I have a sneaky feeling that you've had a little bit to do.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Because
And
Tomine,
And
2020.
McTominay is not a bad player, but I think if you look at the top 6 teams, okay,
Top
He's not
10.
at the level
Top
of
10.
any
you
of
will probably
them.
not make it to
Top
any of the
6.
teams.
Do
if
you
you
think-
consider-
You will probably be a
Top
squad
10,
player
top 10,
that
top
will
10.
come
He
in.
wouldn't be
You will probably be a
better.
squad player that will come in. That's the
Why
honest
why
truth.
is it hard for coaches to bench him if he's that bad?
Because you
Because
see, because for example, put it this way, if you have talented players that are underperforming, you rather give chance to someone that has the
He's
attitude
the best
and
defensive
try at least
midfielder
work hard.
in
Even
Manchester
though-
United today.
Even though he's not good, he's not as good as the others.
Coachy,
He's
against
the
Brighton,
best
Give
defensive
opportunity.
against
Sometimes
Brighton,
he's
he
willing
was
to
the one
work
called
hard.
that the second goal. Against Brighton, he
Anyone
was with
can-
the ball and
anyone
received
can
the
make
yellow
mistakes.
card later.
Yeah,
With football,
Against
if you don't make
against
mistakes, you don't score. So now
our next game against
Yeah.
Brentford, he came in only for 10 minutes, only to commit the same mistake. He was with the ball, and at the end of the transition, he
Why do you
he
think
took
it's
the yellow card.
why do you think it's difficult for any coach to bench him?
Oh, because that's the only option.
Name the coaches that have come.
That's the only option.
because that's the only option.
Coach, if you're telling me if you bought a player like Partey, if you
Yes.
got
Kante.
Jorginho, if you
Kante.
got Kante, if you've gotten what's it?
Rodri.
Rodri,
Calvin Phillips. Even
Calvin
Calvin
Phillips.
Rice.
You
You're
can't
telling
score
me
me.
you play McTominay ahead of these players?
No.
Even
But they are not in Manchester United.
Even
No,
Xhaka.
but the point,
Even
that's
Xhaka.
what I'm
Let's-
saying that.
They are not in Manchester
My
United.
point is that they will not get into most of the top 6 team.
What are you talking
They
about?
will
Top
not
ten
get into the
player,
top
just-
6
Why is it hard
Coach.
why is it hard for the coaches to bench him? Just give me a reason.
because there's no
Because
option.
he's got.
When Matic was there, Pogba was there,
Matches
and
old.
he was still playing ahead of these guys.
Matches
He's good.
Matic was old.
You might not be seeing what these guys are seeing, but I can see the same
What are you
thing.
seeing?
Okay,
Okay,
so
suggest-
McTominay is
suggest-
good. He's good. He's
him
good.
to
He's
Arsenal
good.
so that they buy him.
He's good. He's good. Manchester United will not even release him. He's very young and he's promising.
Look, if Arteta made the mistake, I'll personally pay for Okada to take
McTominay back to
Okada to
United.
return it back to send that in Jesus' name.
You are saying Arteta will lose it. He will lose it. But
All
we are
right,
talking about Tommy
guys.
being a good player.
Anyway, it's been fantastic. Once again, thank you guys for coming.
You're welcome.
And we look to come back next week. Look at how the performance is going, and we'll give our tactical insights. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Akwaaba Football TV. Check us out on Instagram and also on Twitter. Like, share, and also give your comments and thoughts on week 2 of the Premiership tactical insights. Peace.